What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We are at PSI Proformance today. Just came up here to check things out, what's going on with the car, and also play Santa. So we got all of our stuff here, our Garrett turbochargers, Turbo Smart, blow-off valves, and all that fun stuff. Let's open one of these up. Here, these are the sleeper units, and we also got our E-gate. Get it out of here. Look at this unit. So Don, explain how this is going to work. We just put it like right here, right?
Yeah, it's like a small one in front of the big one.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. So basically we're going to use this to control boost on the charge side instead of on the hot side of the turbo system. So this will end up about right here. On the charge side intercore piping, and then the turbos basically already have shaft speed, and then we just use this to control by releasing a little bit of pressure to control our boost curve.
Nice. What do you got going on here, engine wise?
Well, Lewis picked about the smallest engine he could find. So we're currently trying to get that to fit into the chassis, and right now we're using some precision instruments here to kind of get it sitting there, to switch around with some jacks and kind of get it sitting in the right position where we're going to want it.
This is the most expensive part of the car right here?
Yes, it's precision.
So. But yeah, you can see how tight it is in here. Way different than an LS.
Give or take.
Yeah, LS is probably like half the size. It's probably like from here to here. That's about it. Then we also got our APHIS injectors. Glad to be partnering up with APHIS again. So we're going to be running 800-pound injectors for our primaries, and our secondaries we're going to be running 400s. So shout out to those guys as well. And here are the turbochargers. This is a turbocharger, right, Don? There's a turbocharger right here?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. So, but now these are the turbos. I just had this off. Let's see if I can get it off again. Oh, there we go. So we're going to be running two twin 88s. Maybe we could put 4 on. 4 turbos. We can try put 4 turbos on. They could put 2 in the front and then 2 in the back.
Like Alan O'Brien. 4 turbos.
Or like that one guy who had them on the inside. We can put them here.
Not doing that.
It's a cool little piece. You got this from RJ Race Cars, right?
I'm not really sure who it ended up coming from.
I thought this just bolts right in. That's what the installation instructions said.
Yeah, right?
What's your plan with the backside here?
Currently, once we get it into position, we're probably going to end up building an entirely new, mid-plate support bar here. So when this whole mid-plate bar that goes all the way around that you can see on the inside. So we'll probably end up ending up in a complete new one. That'll go onto the frame rails up here a little bit forward, then we can brace that into the chassis and then sheet metal that off. It's either that or go ahead and cut out the entire firewall and cut everything and kind of reposition it that way. So it's kind of like splitting the difference between both ways of doing it. So currently we're just trying to get the motor into the best position versus our mid-plate length to a center line of the rear axle to kind of get that, to get our percentages where we want them, and then from there we can kind of decide what's going to be the best route as far as, either trimming the rails, moving the rails around, moving the mid-plate completely, or bending up a whole new. So kind of decide which way is the best route to go at this point. So that bar is gone. Which one? No. This one? The motor's over sitting. Yeah. That means the motor needs to be. See how that plate's not like perfectly straight up and down. It's back right now. Just like. And we're touching here. So we're actually really forward to get that to zero and match what we had. And it's sitting on that bar.
So cut this one out. Probably move it what? So like about here?
Yeah, it's not really a huge item. So basically we'll probably end up moving that forward 4 inches or so just to give us plenty of room for the oil pan. And then that'll allow us to drop the front of this motor down a little bit. Looks like we're a degree or two off of being straight up and down back there. We've got to grab some measurements, but just by eye you can kind of tell it's still got to be leaned back. We're obviously touching here and stuff.
Yep.
Once we get to lean this forward to where we can get it back down where we want it, I think this is actually going to work out.
And it should be done in about a week.
Yeah, we're gonna fire it up on Sunday. Yeah. So.
I always forget how tall you are, so I always have to tilt the camera like upward.
I don't know where to look. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk to you.
Nah.
I usually just split the difference and stare at your tits.
Ah, okay. I just want to go in here and make car noises.
You can. I do it at night, before I leave each day, I climb in there.